Hi friends, I'm Rekha and today my topic is this. I don't need to give my introduction anymore. People know that I help you in learning and speaking English, and I make grammar videos too where I teach you grammar. Now, today my topic is learning with subtitles. Does it help you or not? Now, let's talk about it. First thing, many people, they have this notion, they think that learning with subtitles, actually, this thing doesn't help a lot or doesn't help much to them. Because, they think that when we are learning with subtitles, what happens that, we are only concentrating on reading aspect. While English learning has so much aspects, and we know that there are 4 skills of learning English. They are listening, reading, writing and speaking. And when we learn with subtitles on, what we do that we are, most of the time we are concentrating on reading part. And we are not following any other aspects like body movement, body language, and in which context the dialogue has been uttered or said or given or delivered, whatever you say. So the thing is that, today I just want to say something else on this topic. It's okay. I do agree, on this thing that, learning with subtitles, it's not the only options, but it helps. Let me come to this point. Let me tell you why. First thing, communication skill is very much needed. You know it very well. It means that listening, speaking. It does a lot, for you to speak English. Now, come to the point, what I wanted to tell you. When you learn with subtitles on, people say that, as I told you just now, you only read things. But here I just come here to break this misconception of yours. First thing is that when you are watching shows, now there are lots of shows available on YouTube. You know that, there are, Netflix is there on YouTube or sometimes on television too. Netflix and Amazon and I don't know. There are so many, so I don't have knowledge about them. Mostly I watch my videos on YouTube. So that is why I'm telling you that when you are learning with subtitles on, it works in 2 ways. First thing that, when you are putting the subtitles on, you are learning in 2 ways. First, your ears and your eyes. First with your ears and with your eyes. Like you are listening the whole thing, whatever show or whatever program you are watching in English, you are listening to them, first thing. And second thing, you are watching the subtitles with your eyes. So in 2 ways you are grasping the whole thing, isn't it? So when you are doing it in 2 ways, you are getting connected with words and phrases and sentences and spellings too. Understand? So watching with subtitles, it's really gives us a lots of advantages, in grasping English. And second thing is that you are listening to dialogues or whatever they the characters speak. So in 2 ways you are observing things. And I would suggest you one thing, that first, it's okay. People say that when you are watching with subtitles on, you are only reading and reading. So I would suggest you can do one thing. First, you watch some show. When you are on this path, I'm not telling everybody to do this. When you really want to learn English, do a thing. First, you need to put a diary or pen beside you and start watching the show. Okay, with subtitles on. And after watching the whole thing with subtitles on, whenever you find some words, some phrases, some difficult words has come, immediately note it down and watch the whole thing get an idea about the show, get an idea about the whole stuff, and next what you are going to do is again you watch the same show. If you have enough time, you would say, no, I'm so much busy, I can't do it. So if you have enough time, sit in your leisure time. I'm not telling you to sit every time you do it. So the thing is, when you are free, watch that program again, now this time with subtitles off. First, you have got an idea about the whole thing, the words, the sentences. When second times you are watching the thing, your main concentration should be on the body language and the person's how they are pronouncing the particular word, how they are uttering the word, how they are doing it. The second time when you are doing it, believe me, trust me, you will get the whole idea very clearly and efficiently, because already you have connected with those words. You have come to know about them. You know about in which context they have been spoken. So you will get a very, very beautiful idea about it. And second time when you do it, it becomes clearly, it etched up in your mind. It remains in your mind for a long time if you do it in the second time without subtitles on. And third thing I would suggest you, when you are totally free, when you have nothing to do, like you are sleeping and you have lots of time, then do a thing that don't put the subtitles on. Rather, you keep your mobile phone, or if you are watching, listen, I'm just not telling you about the television. I'm telling you about the mobile phone, okay? So what you need to do is just keep your mobile phone there, at the side of your bed, and close your eyes and listen each and everything. Now, just think that first you got an idea about the whole thing by reading the subtitles. Second, you watch it with subtitles. And third time, what you are doing, I'm not telling you to do all these three things together, because you can take in the morning time when you are like sitting for sometimes, you can read it with subtitles on, and you can watch the whole thing with subtitles on. Next time, I'm not telling you to do it immediately. Yeah, you can take your time. So second time you watch it the same show. But remember one thing, that when you are doing it, try to watch only one show at a time. Don't jump up to another one and another one. Just try to watch only one speech, only one show at a time. And when you are doing it, trust me that you are getting whole idea about the thing. And try to note down simple things. Sometimes, we actually miss out those things which are really essential. Like sometimes, basically, substantially, as if, why not. These are small things. After all, we have to, we need to learn those things, because these are the things, which makes you move ahead with your language. Only your words and phrases, it doesn't help you so much, because you will find, this is my own experience. Whenever I give talk, whenever I speak with someone, or whenever I speak to you, even if I learned lots of things, lots of stuffs, my mind is filled with lots of English words and phrases, but whenever I try to deliver those things, it doesn't happen, doesn't come. I become blank, those words does not come into my mind immediately. So what you need to do, first you need to only, think about those words which are basic words, which actually needs to move your conversation ahead. Understand? You're getting my point now. So that is why simple things like as if, what ifs, and so what after all, these are, small things, which you need to develop a lot, which you need to learn a lot. These are the basic things for speaking English. So what I was saying, that by learning with listening with subtitles, it really helps a lot in grasping the language. And okay, now you will realize this thing, that when you come to a point where you have learned a lot after practicing a lot, a time will come when you will find that you don't need any subtitles for you to observe things, for you to consume the things. It will happen automatically, it will happen spontaneously, but not for the beginners. If you are in the initial part of learning, if you are putting your subtitles off, what will happen, that you cannot learn proper English. First, you need to understand the nature of the language by learning a lot, by watching a lots of shows, by giving you to exposure of lots of things which are around it. So it's a long process. I always tell in my all videos that English cannot be learned overnight. It cannot be a thing of 1 or 2 months. It takes time. In 1 or 2 months, if you are working constantly on this language, you can only get an idea about this language. You can get to know about the process of learning English, okay? But you cannot be fluent, okay? So I'm getting distracted with the topic. My topic is this. So as I told you, you will get a lot of benefit by using or adopting this thing which I just told you. And just trust me, if you do it consistently, you will find lots of advantages. Initially, you take help of subtitles, okay? So after you get to know about this language, after you become habituated with this language, it's okay for you to off the subtitles, okay? Don't turn on the subtitles, just turn off it, okay? But it will need time, it will take time. So that's why first you work on it and then you go for the next thing.